In 1994, Howard Kling and the Labor Education Service at the University of Minnesota collaborated with me and the American Postal Workers Union to create the Solidarity Kids Theater. Howard was the director, writer, and creative energy for the many amazing puppet shows that focused on labor and social justice issues to provide exciting learning experiences for grade school and high school students in the Twin Cities. Solidarity Kids Theater performed at the annual Meeting the Challenge conferences at Macalester College, national and state APWU conventions, and educational conferences across the country. We also performed at the Great Labor Arts Exchange in Washington, D.C., the free Saturday morning puppet shows at the Heart of the Beast Puppet and Mass Theater, at schools, Como Park Pavilion, and at the Art Museum at the University of Minnesota. Our first major play was The Spirit of Iqbal. The play featured the murder of Iqbal in Pakistan, who became a symbol for the plight of child laborers throughout the world. The play was written and directed by Howard. In 1999, we performed The Spirit of Iqbal at the Great Labor Arts Exchange in Washington, D.C. It was covered extensively in the AFL-CIO's American Work, August 1999 edition. We often traveled with a core experienced group of our Solidarity kids. The way Howard built the puppet shows and plays, it was easy to include kids and adults from families attending the various events which we performed. There were some very simple and very fun parts. Howard always inspired the kids to help write the plays, revise scripts, and brainstorm ideas for new plays. The play Children Can Make a Difference is such an example. It was performed for Meeting the Challenge conference at Macalester College in February 1997. In the center of the middle photo, Ricardo and Paula's daughter Olivia and Howard and Paula's daughter Leah get instructions from one of the technicians. In this 25th year anniversary of the Solidarity Kids Theater, we often ask, where are they now? There are so many wonderful stories about these young men and women who are now in their mid-30s. They have certainly made a difference. Howard could always make us laugh. I remember how he joked around with Aaron Colstock at the Spirit of Iqbal rehearsal at the APW Educational Conference at the University of Kansas at Manhattan, Kansas. The three performances at the campus theater were covered by the Manhattan Mercury, July 1999. We took the show on the road with the kids, puppets, and a collection of Dr. David Parker's original photos of child labor around the world, which were displayed in the theater foyer. Traveling with Howard was always an adventure. He was a very special friend and teacher for the postal workers. Lastly, there was the extraordinary play at the Landmark Center, Remembering Charlie Luth, written by Christine Frank and directed by Howard. He had his work cut out for him. There were 26 characters played by activists and members from 12 different local unions. They told the story about the killing of Charlie Luth, a striking member of the American Railway Union, by a scab during the 1894 Pullman strike. It was standing room only. I love the photo of Howard after the play. I think he has a smile of accomplishment. Keep on keeping on, Howard. May your days be bright and adventurous.